Yes, George.
You would have no idea who I was, who I am. I could be Gaddafi calling you. I could be anybody calling.
Was I mistaken?
No, you motherfucker.
Lean not on your own understanding, George, but every breath that comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, you're a blowhard. Okay.
Spectators.
I'm listening to Governor Northern flat out.
No, motherfucker. Anyway. All right, look, listen. The reason why I call is for a few things. First of all, have you constructed that affidavit?
I have not, George.
All right. Do you plan on doing that affidavit sometime before the holiday?
Probably not, George. I work full time.
Right, but it would take you no more than probably about 30 minutes at max, if that, to come up with something, a chronology of stuff that has happened.
George, as I've told you, 3/4 of the shit is in your head.
Nah, it's not in my head. Because it's not in my fucking head. It's stuff that you have admitted to.
3/4 of the shit that you think is happening.
It's stuff that you have admitted to. Again, it's not about what you did and the heinous shit that you did. It's about connecting the dots to them. Okay? And if you want to help me, if you really want to fucking help me, that would be a starter right there. It's just an affidavit of everything that happened. With the minute that you heard when, or how we met, how you and I met, and then about your involvement with them, and any encounter that you had with any of them.
Any encounter.
Pretty much.
George, who remembers that shit?
Now we have amnesia.
No, I'm asking you, who the fuck remembers this shit?
You surely remembered. You remembered when we spoke about what that bitch did when you all met at the Jefferson or Hilton or wherever you met.
And I do remember that, George, but that's one interaction.
Yeah, and you also, but the reason why you all met, and the reason why you all met was for my destruction.
Destruction?
The reason why you all met was for my destruction and to give information.
What's for your destruction?
He used you as a laptop dog to get information to call me. And then, therefore, you recorded conversations that got out there on the interweb. You recorded a whole bunch of conversations a year ago that got leaked out on the interweb, and they played them. A bunch of conversations. And the reason why you did it, so you say, you thought it was a performance. When in all actuality, it was a bunch of shit to attack me and harass me.
This is the show, George. You are the star.
This is not the show. The show was about me and Kevin. The show was about me and Kevin doing a show with our wit and comedy.
All right,
that
George.
was the show.
So, George, I give you the affidavit. How do you intend to enforce this affidavit?
Well, all you need to know is that it is there for the records. It's there for police records. It's there to pinpoint if ever they need to speak to you, if this escalates, if they ever need to speak to you, and to confirm everything that you know. By confirming everything that you know and the past bad dealings that you've done, it's kind of like immunity that you will get immunity for giving and showing, admitting to what you did was wrong, and then showing the hand of what they're trying to do and still doing.
But George, only a prosecutor can give me immunity.
Look, it's simple arithmetic. All right? You just tell the story. You tell the story from what you remember. If I have to tweak it, I will. But you tell the story, and then if I have to jog your memory on other stuff, then then we'll just do anything to put in there. But from this point on, your angle is that okay, you were doing it because you thought it was fun and games, and you thought it was fun and games, and it was not, and it got to be more severe. And they have been doing stuff. We'll leave out the incident that by sending people to my house, which is fucking bullshit. Sending fucking gay people to my house, ringing my doorbell. Yeah.
38 of them.
Yeah, well, you're sending people to my house. That was bullshit. But we'll forget about that if you can come up with tell the story, what you know, and everything you know, and we'll say that basically that look, that you made an error in judgment, and this is what you know and what you know of them.
Well, George, what are the police going to handle it? What do you want from them, George?
What I want from them is quite simple. What I want is to have that guy handcuffed and brought to the States and fucking bull-tied and whipped like the fucking dog he is.
You have to get him in Saudi Arabia to do that, George.
Well, he could be whipped. He could be hog-tied and whipped to a tree with an apple in his mouth and beaten. I mean, there's different ways of doing things, legally and illegally. I want to first try to do it legally, but if I have to go illegally, then so be it. I don't like this son of a bitch. This son of a bitch has been quiet, but I keep getting emails now about this, that, and the other. You know anything about these emails I'm getting?
George, when do I talk to these people?
I don't know. You tell me.
George, you act like I really just sit down and talk to Marty and Billy Baxter every day.
You talk to them probably within the month. I bet you on that. And if you talk to them within the month, then we have a problem.
But George, we've even had a date, and they don't know about it.
Okay, let me ask you this, and I know the response you're going to give before you give it, but I'm going to ask it anyway. How do they know that Kristen and I had a fallout? How do they know that?
I've seen nothing that says they do.
Well, I'm getting an email from Henry Mitchell saying that Kristen blabbered and told everything. Well, there's really nothing that Kristen could tell. Okay? There's really nothing she could say. That the fact that she and I have been on the same, so I don't believe that for a second. But the email says that Kristen told a lot. Now, this Henry Mitchell guy keeps fucking around and keeps trying to fuck around with shit. All right, so I know
George,
that there was nothing that was said.
It's probably because Kristen talked, Gigi.
Okay, I don't believe. Chris and I had a fallout, okay, and it was dealing with her QAnon crap. I got tired of hearing it. Okay, she got tired of hearing the QAnon thing, and when I told her I don't want to hear it, she different. It had nothing to do with anything else but that. So I haven't spoken to her in 3 solid months.
Good God.
Yeah. So I'm not losing sleep over it. You know?
One or two things, George. Either they've got access to your phone or email. Well, Kristen talked. My money's on Kristen talks, but I know you don't. That's not even an option. So.
Well, if she didn't talk, there's nothing really she could say. What could she say? Nothing really.
She can say anything she wants. That's the thing. It's America.
She can say anything she wants, but there's nothing that she could say that's going to stick.
Why not?
There's nothing to say.
Well, George, something is bothering you.
I'm tired of getting these fucking emails. That's why I need this affidavit. That's why I need to get other things done. I need you to show a little what's the word I'm looking for? Show a little light, and just start the affidavit. I look at it, we'll tweak it, and then we'll get out of it.
You write it and send it to me. That's how it works.
They need it from your own thought process. They need it from you. They don't need it from me. They need it from you. Okay, I'll do that, but you need to sign it, and we need to get it notarized.
George, you have to have some solid proof of bank records of Marty paying Mitchell or Summers. Any type of evidence to link them to money laundering and fraud, George. And Henry,
you can mention that as well in the affidavit.
But I don't have any of that.
But there's wind of it. You mentioned about it.
But I have no personal knowledge of it, Gigi.
Well, you had some knowledge of it.
But I have personal knowledge. And
you had some knowledge of it, and how did you get knowledge of it?
Reading it on Discord.
Okay, you read it on Discord.
On Facebook and
who was the one that posted? Who was the one that posted it on Discord?
Well, that I don't know. I mean, you got to think, Gigi. The stuff doesn't stay there. Until Henry kicks your teeth in, he's not going to stop.
Say what?
Until Henry kicks your teeth in, he's not going to stop.
Well, that's not going to happen. Because I will kick his goddamn fucking teeth in and then roll his fucking ass like a bowling ball. Bad leg and all. I'll pound his goddamn face in the ground, and I'll give him a tattoo on his fucking forehead, XO, and then put down there, bitch. Who's bitch? Pound him to a bloody smithereen. Pound him to a bloody pulp. Listen here, I don't want to hear that shit.
I mean, I'm just telling you, he wants to kick.
Well, he's going to be handcuffed. He's going to be fucking handcuffed and put in a wagon.
But he wants
to be put in handcuffed and put in a wagon. I don't care who he thinks he is, or I don't care who he thinks he knows. I don't care who he thinks he is, and I don't care who he thinks he knows.
He wants to kick the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've done to him or made him so angry, but he wants to kick the shit out of you.
Well, he's had ample opportunity to do so, but he's pushed out. He's had four different opportunities to do so, and he's pushed the fuck out. I wonder why. I wonder why he's pushed out. I wonder why he's pushed out. I'll tell you why. Because he knows goddamn well what would happen to him. And subconscious knows what would happen to him.
But I saw you, George, cowering in the van.
You can change the goddamn narrative as much as you want. I went there. I was not going to get out of the van because I know those people at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's where I go in to watch Cowboy games every Sunday. That's the Buffalo Wild Wings I go to. Actually, this is when I watch the Cowboys. And I was not going to go in there that day because I knew goddamn well his ass wasn't there.
I wouldn't let
his ass obviously was about a mile away or about maybe 10 blocks away surveilling it with cameras. He was in the general vicinity, but he was not in the restaurant. And he has a camera that he put up there, or they were flying drones around like they did in my place, like they've done in the cemetery and they've done in my place. The only reason how they know about my father being buried at Forest Lawn Cemetery was through you. That afternoon I was on the phone with you. No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I was on the phone one afternoon with you, and I happened to be visiting my father. And the only way they knew anything about my father, or knew about him being buried at a certain place, I was on the phone with you, and I happened to be visiting my father, talking to you on the phone as I was visiting my father at the gravesite. And that's how they fucking knew about that, because you told them. Don't tell me you did it, because I know better. I know you did.
How come I don't have any recollection of this, though?
Because you have selective memory.
I mean, how come I don't remember none of this shit?
But dude, this is gonna go down one way. If you want to say to me, George, I'm sorry, George, let me help you, I'm sorry. The first way you can do this is through this affidavit. Actually, that's the only way. If you want to tell me, George, I'm sorry for everything that I contribute to, and yes, let's get these bitches, the way you can do that is through this affidavit. And that's the only way.
Why don't you go to the South African Embassy in Washington, George, and go up there and complain?
What is that going to get me?
A lot more than this.
Sorry, so you're telling me he's in South Africa?
I've told you that repeatedly.
No, you haven't. You said he's in Sweden.
That's where he lives, yes, but he's from South Africa. That's his citizenship.
All right, so which is it? He lives in Sweden, but he's from South Africa.
That's correct. George, your father's gravesite is listed on findagrave.com.
How would they even fucking know about that unless you told them I was at the gravesite? So how did they even know about it or think about it? And because you told them I was at the gravesite, right?
Why would I tell them that?
Because you told them a lot of shit. Shit that they would have never known about.
What's the name of that cemetery?
Forest Lawn.
I keep trying to find it in here, but it ain't coming up. Is it not in Henrico?
It is in Henrico.
I click on Henrico County, and Forest Lawn doesn't exist.
It's on the border of Henrico and Richmond.
Maybe it's paid taxes to the city.
It's Henrico. The Henrico police surveil that property, so it's considered Henrico.
Maybe it has a new name.
No, that's the name. That's been that name forever and ever. You go up to
the Forest Lawn Cemetery, visiting his dead dad.
And all that shit, what they do, that graffiti and all that shit is photoshopped photography. They take a picture of the gravesite and a picture of all that shit, and it's photography. It's photoshopped. The groundskeeper there told me that there's no way that shit would be happening there because they are driving around looking at all that.
So what about...
There's no reason and no how that shit would be happening there.
What about What about all the videos of them dumping shit everywhere?
Yeah, well, that's fucking Windows Media. What that is.
You think so? You're mistaken.
Okay, well, if I'm mistaken, why don't you put in the affidavit then? What you know?
Because I don't know.
Well, you say you do know. So which is it? Are they doing it or are they not doing it?
George, you act like Jason Summers and me and Smith all went up there and raised hell one day.
What you can tell me is what you do in the affidavit is tell the facts for what they are, and then you state the things that you've heard of people talking about. That's what you do. You'll say that this is what you've seen with your own eyes, and this is what you've seen other people post. So you can bring out the fact about Discord also too in that affidavit, so that they can know about what that is. Everything such as that is what you can bring out and show to them. It's like writing a book. What you're doing is writing a mini book. Kind of like what I'm doing, but it's taking me forever because I'm writing a big book. So you consider yourself writing like a minuscule book that has 2 pages.
A mini book. George, to write 6 pages of paper, I charge people $600, and they gladly give it to me.
Well, I will get you a box of crayons or whatever, or get you a fucking fancy pen, and I'll get you fucking paper to write on.
You said your book was going to be out by your birthday.
Well, it's a long book, man. It's a lot of shit. I'm right now into the year 2006. I'm almost there.
Were you going backwards?
No, I'm going. Well, of course, you got to start. You got to start back to go forward. Talking right now, I'm talking about Matt getting out of jail, his charges, and I'm talking about all that right now. You know, Matt's dad. I just found this out. Matt's father is dead.
What happened to him?
I don't know. He died last year. Matt's grandma died, and then his dad died back to back.
What the fuck?
Matt is in a real fucked up situation. Because he's not working, he ain't doing shit, and I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel bad for him, but nothing I can really do.
Is he still on the sexual predator list?
Of course he is. Of course he is, basically.
So you and Matt are talking regularly now?
No, we're not talking. We're not talking at all. I just happened to look on Google.
You can find out where Matt's living.
I know where he lives. I went by there the other day. But he's not there.
Let's see. What is... Search the rest.
He's in a bad... But he doesn't... His current picture, he doesn't look good at all. He's got a fucking beard, like one of the... Like a fucking... I don't know, like a COVID beard or something. I don't know what you want to call it. It looks really bad.
What's his last name?
Tatum. Matthew Patrick Tatum.
Good God.
Yeah, he looks really bad.
Good God.
He's not the same Matt that I know. Not the same Matt at all. He's fucked. He lost his grandma and his dad.
He looks high shit in that picture.
Yeah, he doesn't look good at all. All right, don't be fucking gloating and showing that to anybody.
It's on the internet, George.
Well, I know where it's at, man.
I mean, it took me 30 seconds to find it.
Well, I pinpointed you to it. That's how you got it.
Oh.
I know you find it. No, please don't fucking do what you're going to do with it. Don't do a goddamn thing with it.
Oh, the shit I'm gonna do with this picture. I'm not gonna name him.
No, you're not gonna do shit with that picture.
I'm not gonna name him.
They'll know who it is. Don't fuck with it.
Oh, Jesus. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, it is rough.
51.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel fucking bad. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, there's nothing I can do.
Well, George, you didn't even take care of yourself very well right this minute.
What's that?
You can't take care of yourself but so well right this minute. I mean,
I'm taking care of myself, Sherlock. So you just put that in your pipe and smoke that.
That wasn't an insult, George.
I'm taking care of myself, goddammit. All right, I have been.
God damn, he stood there at the state police and took that picture in that little room.
Look, I know why he's fucked up. I mean, his dad was, I mean, no matter what I thought about his dad, it doesn't really matter. I mean, his dad was the one that helped him. And I understand, I mean, you look at that, I mean, it's bad. I mean, he lost his grandma, so I figured he lost his damn grandma, that he can come up and pay me some money that he owes me of inheritance. But then the fact that he lost his dad, and oh my God, he lost his grandma and then his dad, he should be getting a big inheritance. But where he's living right now, I think the stepmom interfered. The stepmom probably interfered in that, made sure he didn't get anything. Do not show that to the trolls, man.
Why would I show that to the trolls?
Do not show that to the trolls, okay? I shouldn't have even said a word about it. It's rough. It's really rough looking.
When are we going to hang out again, Gigi?
I don't know. Is it snowing in hell?
We need to go we had a cup of coffee the other day. Was that so bad?
I'm asking you a question. Is it snowing in hell right now?
Not this week, no.
Okay, well then measure. I need to see I need to see an affidavit. That's what I need to see.
I've told you, George, you need to write the affidavit.
All right. Well, the affidavit needs to be in your words. I'll sketch it out, and then you can put your signature on there. But we need to have it notarized.
I'm a notary.
No, you can't notarize your own signature.
Why not?
That's illegal. We'll go to my bank and have them notarize.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with it.
We'll have my bank teller notarize it.
Oh, that's good.
A third party is always good.
All right, Gigi, I got to hop off here and try to make some money.
Well, I thought you were making some money by putting some blow in your nose.
No, I haven't had a